Shoot. Quick, let's get you to cover. This way, this way. Girl bastards, you're coming. Come on. This way. Hold on. I know it hurts to walk. Just come on. Come on, hold on. Get your arm around me. Let's go. Come on, kiddo. You gotta work with me here. Yes, I know it through life. You're gonna have to let it go. Come on. All right. All right, I'm detecting a breathable atmosphere. I'm gonna take your mask off so that I can look at you real quick, okay? We're gonna be safe here. We just have to watch. Good job returning fire. That was the right thing to do. Okay, think. All right, March. March is the algorithm. M. So let me check you for bleeding first. All right, where were you hit? Okay. All right, let's get a tourniquet on that. Okay. Put this around you. Don't worry, I'm not going to let them get you. Tighten. All right, kiddo. And then we got to turn it. I know it hurts to turn. Turn. And tuck. All right, let me check your pulse here in your foot. You got to help me. You got to unzip your boot. All right. Okay, so that's good. All right, let's do the rest of the blood sweep. Yeah. You got to get this jacket off, buddy. I'm so sorry. Come on. All right, along your arm. All right, other arm. Okay. All right, I need you to open your shirt. Check both sides. While I'm here, can you take a deep breath for me while I have both my hands on your chest? You're always worried, Joker. Not trying to cop a feel when you're dying. Come on. We're not going to let anything happen to you. All right, I do see a wound here, so I need to get a chest seal on that. Let's see, I'm going to need to improvise. All right, you keep just taking deep breaths for me, okay? Nice deep breaths. Get some gloves on here. Always keep a pair of gloves if you can. Try to be as field clean as you can. No, they can't get us here. Alright, I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath of this. This is the combo pack. Yeah, absolutely. Take a deep breath. Hold it. I need you to hold this for yourself, soldier. Alright, come on. Stay with me now. You remember what's in that from the training? It's got both the sedatives to calm you down and help you out. Alright, this pack doesn't have what I need. Shoot. I need to make a chest seal. Alright, I'm going to lift the plastic bag of the goods. And I'm going to tape it across your wound here. Okay. And vent one side here. So that the air can get out of your chest wound and not get in. Both sides are rising and falling normally. If that changes, you start to have trouble breathing, you let me know. I think I'm gonna have to spike you, man. Yeah. Okay, let me finish my sweep. All right, M, just so you don't bleed out or something like that. Okay, so that's covered up. I'm gonna need to roll you over, look at your back. I don't see an exit wound. All right, along your back here. Okay, along your back here. I still don't see an exit wound. All right, man. I need your shirt to stay open. I need to check your belly, okay? I don't see any wounds there. Alright, so we got one in the chest, we got one in the leg. I'm gonna finish sweeping this leg, okay? Let's see. I don't want to tear your pressure suit because we might need it. But it's already compromised anyway. So I'm gonna tear it and then we'll repatch it. I just gotta see, okay? Alright. Okay, I can roll some of this up. Good thing that, they make them for easy snap now with the era that we live in is wonderful. Can you imagine living in an era where people have to take their pants off from the top down? Oh my goodness. Alright, so that was M. What else did Dr. Patty Loyland teach us? A, airway. Well, you're talking to me, right? So I can tell your airway's clean. And the respirations, we hit even, rise, and fall. You do have a chest wound, though. So if that changes, I guess I'll spike you. Yeah, I know it's not fun, but I'll do that if we have to. C, circulation. I'm gonna check your pulse, okay? Alright. I'm checking both sides. Okay. And obviously there's no pulse in the leg that I've worked on. Got the tourniquet on because I stopped the pulse. Well, that's how I know the tourniquet is right, is if the pulse is stopped. And the other side. Alright, so see. So this is perfect. You are... It's not thready. It's pretty regular. Okay. Alright, now we gotta keep you warm. Yeah. I should have... Alright, I do have our special kits here. Here we go. Alright, we'll get you all wrapped up in this. They've got the kind of like aluminum type stuff inside to hold in your heat. Just tuck that around you. Alright. Backup should be here soon, okay, kiddo? I know this is your first mission, but hey, you're gonna be fine. Were you the kid who, last year, found that, like, I don't know, dimensional spider in that space station? Was that you? That's pretty cool. That was way scarier than this, right? Hold on. I'm having some malfunctions with my pressure suit. Let me fix them while we chat. Oh, shit. Excuse me. That's an old days swear, apparently. That's what they used to say. I read a lot of books. I know I don't seem like much of an egghead with my current occupation. I gotta get these off. I've been touching my own pressure suit anyway, so. Oh, this is gonna be a problem if we are in a low pressure atmosphere. We're gonna have some serious problems. Oh, me? No, I don't have any wounds. Maybe they could sense that you're contaminated. That's why they were trying to go after you. You are, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, I got a sense about these things. I've worked with a lot of contaminated people. You talk to an interdimensional being, huh? Yeah. Is it the Nyandajata one, everyone else? That's right. Those of you who talk to that one, like, I don't know anyone in the Frelsey Freedom Forces who talks to another one. Yeah, I almost said voices there. Well, yeah, for those of us who are learning, or maybe not all the way into that, we can sometimes be rough on you guys and act like it's like you're hearing voices. But, is he here with you right now? Can he help you? Can he help us? We have got to get out of here. It was good you returned fire, but they're gonna find us pretty soon. No, ship, we gotta hide here. We gotta stay here under this outcropping for a little bit, but... yeah. What if, our communications, our comms are theoretically working with the, our wristbands. Yeah. Well, these things, they get back to command, all the data. But you know that. How long have you been with us? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I just got assigned to Luna Guatala. Fort Jehu is an interesting place. Yeah, I'm originally Alpanoan. Yeah. You got a couple Alpanoans in your squad, don't you, kiddo? Yeah. Aren't you in that squad with Jay? Jay Barines? Oh, you've seen him, but you don't know him? He's got, electromagnetic abilities, apparently. He's also contaminated, I think. Y'all might get along. Nah, you don't think so? Why not? Why don't you think so? Because that's not very nice. I think you need to take another whiff of that stuff. You're talking good. I'm happy for that. Where did you put it? What do you mean you don't want to be high? It's not about not being high. Where did you... Look, kid, you can't be hiding equipment from me. What if you go unconscious? And it's not just that. It also contains, things to keep your lungs open. Well, and then if I can't control your bleeding, I'm supposed to give you for like circulation and stuff like that. I'm gonna check your pulse again, by the way. If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to give you the injection of TXA and then maybe some Hextant. I know it all comes now in one easy injectable now. We have this special fluid bolus injected. Look, you can't be hiding this, kiddo. Yeah, it's gonna help with the pain. That is no joke. Tourniquets are incredibly painful. You don't want to not use this. Don't worry, that's old day stuff. We don't use morphine, fentanyl, any of that kind of stuff anymore. Not even ketamine. That's all like way long ago. I think you've been reading more history textbooks than paying attention in the combat medical classes. You like history? It's more fun. Yeah, you gotta pay attention for times like this, kiddo. It sucks. There was a time when, like, children weren't in any kind of militaries. Children being anyone under 18 revolutions around, the ancient human homeworld. I think it's about the same number of revolutions as Luna Gutala makes. A couple less than Alpino, I think. Yeah. Yeah, there was a time when that was unheard of, and there's still, independent planets where that's, like, very taboo. And the Groen use that against us in their promotional materials. Of course, they leave out the fact that they are trying to kill all you kids, so we gotta train you in self-defense, and, we gotta work together and use each other as best we can, because otherwise they're gonna kill all of you. So they paint it like you're kidnapped or forced to work with us, or brainwashed or stuff like that. Yeah. Well, like you saw, I think they were targeting you because they know you're contaminated, which makes me worried. They might have a stage with them. You don't happen to have electromagnetic abilities, do you? Because that would be super useful right now. No. Kiddo, you gotta take another whiff of this. I promise it's not gonna make you high. It's just gonna help make sure you're not in pain so that you can get the job done. Yeah. No, it's not weak or anything like that. This is part of the regulation. You take a whiff of this or I'm gonna punch you in the head. Yeah. Alright, kiddo. There we go. Is that the only language you respond to? Well, they know where we are. Our guys know where we are, because we got our wristbands, and they can read your output. Actually, I need to look at yours. Alright, so no signs of intoxication. No, I don't mean like drunk. I mean like if they're using biological gases, chem gases, things like that. Alright, it's telling me good things. It's telling me you've got a good general blood pressure too. So that's good. It's telling me you got a good oxysat. That's good too. Alright. There will be backup. This isn't like one of those other missions. We will have backup. Because, we're just delivering a package. No, this is still a contested zone. The uncontested zones Yeah. There's an uncontested zone not far from here, but why? You think if we hide there, the grown won't find us? So, I'm not going to call you naive, but I'm going to tell you that the grown don't always uphold their ends of the Spaces Treaty, right? I know there's plenty of planets that have, joined the Spaces Treaty and said that they're in the uncontested zones, and so they can't, they're either, grown owned or Felsi allied or neither. They're independent and therefore shouldn't be, there should be, yeah, I mean, the Spaces Treaty, there's not supposed to be any Groen or Felsi conflict in any of those uncontested zones. But they don't see our allied territories or independent planets as really uncontested. They send in assassins all the time. And they spend a lot of time, not just in diplomacy. I know it's supposed to be that in uncontested zones we fight with diplomacy, and in contested zones, it's war. But that's not how they play. They're not going to play nice. So running away to, hopping over to the next moon, which just happens to be in the contested zone, it's a good idea. I'm not trying to poo-poo you, kiddo, but they'll follow us. They do not care, especially if there's a stage. Why would they target you? Was it just, why else? There's gotta be a contamination thing, because you're just a kiddo and you're not very special. I mean, yeah, everybody's special, but from a tactical perspective, have you done anything particularly? I mean, I thought, like I said, I heard about your first mission. I thought that was phenomenal, but you're what, 14? Yeah. You're doing really good. You're doing really, really good. Alright, kiddo. I think you should take a rest. Alright, I'll keep guarding the area. I'm not gonna let them get you, okay? No. Shite, I'll die first. Bloodseas, no. You're gonna be fine. Maybe I will. Maybe I will talk to your Nyandajada. See if he can help get us out of this mess. So what are you gonna do? You pray for me or something? Like, how does this work? You won't put your hand on my head or something like that? No. Alright, I was gonna say, kiddo, just talk. We don't have to do some kind of ritual or something. I don't really get why they hate you contaminated kids so much, because, you're not hurting anybody. I say let people do and believe what they want to believe. If you want to talk to something invisible, be my guest. It's not my business. I don't give a Alright. Yeah, you go ahead. Should I close my eyes or something? I don't have to. I should. You got a lip on you. Okay, I'll shut up. I'm gonna lower my head though, or whatever, right? No? Okay, I'll just listen. You can talk to your invisible friend. Maybe you can hide us. Alright. While you do that, I'm gonna check your chest again, okay? That was nice. That was a nice little bit about me at the end. We'll pull through, kiddo. I almost forgot, anyone who's been shot needs, in addition to the pain stuff, the stuff to help keep your lungs open, you need, the antibiotics. Yeah. I know. It's a strange this is my little container that I bring with me. My, fiance gave it to me. Yep. Yeah. Well, I think it's called moxifloxacin. I think that's what it's called. I think that's what Dr. Patty ordered. Alright, so you take some, I don't know how many. You guys take 3 of these? Yeah, just swallow them. You're a big girl. Do we have any liquid? I don't have any. Yeah, you're just gonna have to swallow dry, I'm sorry. Well, look at the brain on you. How does your interdimensional feel about you talking like that? Alright, kiddo. Well, I think they may think that since the ship is down, and, like, more than down, like, since it's destroyed, and it seemed like, I think that the little explosion flare that I left behind as we were getting you out and they're firing at you, I think that'll lead them to believe maybe that we're gone. That's my hope. You can ask your interdimensional to try to infect their minds or whatever to make them think that. That not how it works? So if I wanted to be friends with your interdimensional, how would I have to do it? So, like, pledge allegiance or... Oh, I was joking. Really? Huh. You're an interesting kiddo. Oh, why do the Grown want to kill me? Well, I mean, they don't like it when we are friendly to those of you who are contaminated. But I think it's bigger than that, because they're not down with... they're not down with the vibrant insectoid, nomadic species not obeying zoning laws of various, planets, because that's not their culture, right? Their culture is to travel. And I support their right to travel around and disobey whatever zoning laws they want to. The hermetic beachank species, the land walruses that are, don't want to be allied with anyone else and want to, for the most part, keep to themselves. I don't think you can force trade and open borders. On the other hand, I don't think, you can't, it would be different if they were, like, killing people who came into their territory, like, just straight up, like, anti-immigration murder stuff. But they're just not very friendly, and they're very hard to find, so it's not like people are getting, oh, you know about that. Oh, that's right, because you were raised with the space lemurs. That's right. Oh, you speak it. Let me hear. Make you sound like some kind of cat. Am I insulting your culture? Yeah, I think people should be allowed to say and believe and... So no, I'm not that kind of Alpinoan. There is a race of Alpinoan humans. They're like very pale and fair-skinned, and there are those of them, and they hunt dragons, and yeah, they I think they live more in the volcanic areas, or like between volcanic and plains. I've actually only seen 1 or 2 of them in my life. There aren't a lot of them in my... Yeah, no, I'm a big city Alpinoan. I just, joined up because I didn't like what happened in Groen influenced areas. But yeah, no, the Groen also have a grudge against, in fact, they're trying to wipe out those people. Because those people kind of refuse to conform to that particular kind of culture. And they have a very strange culture of their own. But the Groen don't see, like, dragon hunting and living off that kind of lifestyle. they want to kind of control that area. I mean, it's really all about territory. It's about, if you can control that area, then you can control the trade routes that come in, and they don't really want the natives to control that area. So one of the big excuses is that dragon hunting is cruel. Even though they also raise the dragons, and to me it seems like it's sustainable. I think that they have a sustainable lifestyle, and I don't think it's somebody else's business to come in and try to control their whole culture, their whole way of life. I'm all for cultural exchange, you know, like we go and meet each other and learn from each other, and maybe we argue, and maybe we teach each other different stuff. Maybe we say like, yo, dragon person, please cook your meat before you eat it or you're gonna get infections. I don't know. It's my stereotype. I have no idea. You know, people call them savages and stuff like that, but I mean, I think they have the right to exist despite their strange culture, and yeah. But no, I'm from the city. I'm from one of the bigger cities in central continent. Yeah, on Alpino. What do you mean that's not specific enough? I didn't dodge your question talking all about other species and stuff instead of talking about me. What you talking about? What are you, in the interrogation track? I think you need another hit, girl. Or maybe it's making you too, is it making you too alert? You're a funny one. No, yeah, my parents were Frelsey supporters. They're both dead now, of course. I mean, our average life expectancy is 23, right, in the Frelsey forces, and I've already exceeded that by a lot. I'm crotchety, and you'd think I would remember my algorithm better and be less nervous, right? But I have to talk, I've been through enough combat that it shouldn't be like, I shouldn't have to say M-A-R-C-H, what do I do next? But it's different every time, and I'm always, gotta tell you the truth, I'm always uncomfortable with you kiddos. I hate them for trying to wipe you guys out. No. Yeah, no, my parents were Frelsey. They want Alpino to be independent, actually. Not even Frelsey allied, they wanted to be independent, but that's not really an option anymore for Alpino, so next best thing is to really fight for the Frelsey. No, actually, it wasn't that long ago. I got to grow up with my parents. You have parents too, right? Yeah, that's awesome. Not everyone does. A lot of people, most people don't, right? Oh, we're lucky. You got what? How many siblings? Did you say you have 5 siblings? Hey, that's one way of thinking. I've met tribes who believe that like one of the best ways that we can survive the growing is have as many babies as possible, because then they can't wipe us all out. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a strategy. Yeah, it's definitely a strategy. No, they try to push that in areas, and that was actually so in my neighborhood, because there were a lot of poorer people and a lot of people who had a high possibility of being Frelsey aligned. The Groen would come in and try to push. I'm all for contraceptives, but it's got to be an individual choice, and they would push that stuff because we were kind of undesirable. And so they didn't want undesirables like the poor breeding too much. So they would push, contraceptives. There were a couple forced. Yeah. No, my best friend had a forced. That was really, yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about it. But, yeah, no, because, we were undesirable because we were poor. So they wanted to make sure we had as few babies as possible, so that the more desirables there would be, and they said that this would promote equality, right? They said we would have better lives if there were less of us taking up less resources. So in their minds, they were doing a good thing by forcing these things on us. Yeah, so no, I hate the Groen. but I grew up listening to their rhetoric, because there was a, they were really trying to push. I mean, my whole my city was pretty occupied for a while, and then it went back and forth, and then it was Frelsey occupied, and then Groen occupied, and I gotta tell you, it was messy and a little bit anarchic, anarchist, I guess, under the Frelsey, but it was better than the Groen. Yeah. No, these are hard things to talk about. I'm sorry. Talk about these things with a kid like you. It's not very relaxing. I'm not really helping your... Yeah, but your watch says your heart rate is fine. Yeah, you guys see all kinds of crappy things before, even before your, regulation fighting age half the time. Yeah. Let me tell you, I am honored to serve with you, little one. Right, you're not little, you're pretty big, actually. I think, are you taller? Are you about my height? You're not a small person. They'll be here soon. Why don't you rest? Okay, I think that you should take a nap. Because I'm going to need all your energy. And you can dream about your invisible friend and, do what you need to do. I'm gonna keep watch over you, okay, kiddo? Yeah, it's going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine, okay, kiddo? Yeah, trust me. It's going to be okay. No. They won't get you. This is just our job. This is just what we do. Alright. You look so tired. I'm really glad we got to you before you lost too much blood too. I mean, your circulation is good, so... But, if we find you're still bleeding, I'm gonna replace some blood. Yeah. Keep it up, okay? Keep it. You rest well. No, you can't replace fluids instead. You can't put, sodium solution or something like that instead, because what it does is it disrupts your clotting factors. Yeah. We'll get you to Dr. Patty when we get back. You're gonna be fine and you know it, but right now we just gotta wait for word from command. I haven't gotten a message on my wristband yet, have you? Yeah, my last message to you was hold your position. So we hold our position. And they'll let us know the next move. You don't like obeying anyone, do you, kiddo? Well, you're gonna have to, because they know things that we don't know. They can see things. They know the position of other people in the area, right? So they know if it's gonna take us longer to get somewhere else. So no, we're gonna obey the directive, okay? That's how you get to be 29. So you gotta sometimes obey some rules. I know that, our whole thing as Frelsey is, we're not gonna obey the overarching rules, but that's gotta end somewhere. You gotta have balance in your life, kiddo. You can't be all, you can't be all piss and fire, kiddo. You gotta drink some water and put on some wood, too. That is not a euphemism. My goodness. You kids are... I guess it's because you kind of have to be older than you are. Kiddo. Yeah. You're gonna be okay? Alright. Yeah, part of it is reassuring myself. Like I said, I always get freaked out when it's you kids, but I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. I'm not. You're gonna have to kill me first. So we'll be here. I'm gonna take first watch. You're gonna sleep. And then we'll hype you up a little bit. We'll try to take a second watch. Okay? And we're gonna wait until we get orders to move. Okay? Right now we're in a safe spot. They don't know we are in here. And we got a good defense because there's nothing at our backs. Yeah. So we're kind of safe in here. Yeah. So don't filk this up. Alright. Go to sleep.